Shanti. 24th October 2020. Baapdada Murli. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, you are the true moths who now surrender to the flame. Deepavali is the memorial of this surrender. Question: what news does Baba tell his children? Answer: Baba tells you souls how you come down from the land of Nirvana and how he comes down. He says, I tell you who I am, what I do, how I establish the kingdom of Ram, and how I enable you children to conquer Ravan. Now that you children understand all of these things, your lights are ignited. Song. You are the mother, you are the father. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. You souls heard the song with your physical senses. This song starts off correctly. Towards the end, there are words from the path of devotion. I am the dust at your feet. Now, children cannot be the dust at anyone's feet. That is wrong. The Father tells you children the right words. The Father comes from the same place that the children come from. It is from the land beyond sound, Nirvan Dham. Baba has given you children the news of how everyone comes. He has told you how he himself comes and what he does when he comes. In order to establish the kingdom of Ram, he enables you to conquer Ravan. You children know that the kingdom of Ram and the kingdom of Ravan are said to be on this earth. You are now becoming the masters of the world. The earth, the sky, and the sun will all be in your hands. So, it can be said that the kingdom of Ram is over the whole world and that the kingdom of Ravan is also over the whole world. There are billions of people in the kingdom of Ravan. There are very few in the kingdom of Ram. The population then gradually increases. The population increases very much in the kingdom of Ravan because human beings become vicious. In the kingdom of Ram, they are voiceless. This is a story about human beings. Therefore, Ram is the master of the unlimited and Ravan is also a master of the unlimited. There are now innumerable religions. It is said, the destruction of innumerable religions. Baba has also explained the picture of the tree to you. When people celebrate the Shera, they burn an effigy of Ravan. That is a limited burning. Your aspect is unlimited. It is only the people of Bharat who burn an effigy of Ravan. Abroad too, they burn an effigy of Ravan. Wherever there are many people from Bharat, that is a limited Dashera. They portray Ravan's kingdom in Lanka. They say that he abducted Sita and took her to Lanka. That is a limited aspect. The Father says, Ravan's kingdom exists over the whole world. The kingdom of Ram no longer exists. The kingdom of Ram means the kingdom established by God. The golden age is called the kingdom of Ram. People turn the beads of a rosary while chanting Ram's name. But they do not remember King Ram at that time. It is the rosary beads of the one who serves the whole world that they turn. After Dashera, people then celebrate Deepavali. Why do they celebrate Deepavali? Because that is the coronation of the deities. They have many lights at the coronation. Firstly, there is the coronation. Second, they say that there should be Deepmala in every home. The light of every soul becomes ignited at that time. Now, the light of every soul is extinguished. They are arenaged. That is, they are all in dark. Darkness means the path of devotion. By doing devotion, their lights were diminished. That Deepmala is artificial. It isn't that because it is the coronation. They have fireworks, etc. They invoke Lakshmi at Deepmala. They worship her. That festival belongs to the path of devotion. They celebrate with a lot of splendor the coronation day of the king who sits on the throne. All of that is limited. There is now to be unlimited destruction, the true Dashera. The Father has come to ignite everyone's light. People think that their lights will emerge into the great light. The Brahm Samajis keep a light constantly lit in their temples. They believe that just as a moth circles around a light and then sacrifices itself, so too souls will merge into the great light. An example of that has been created. You have been lovers for half a cycle. You have now come and surrendered yourselves to the one beloved. It is not a matter of getting burnt. Those lovers just love one another. Whereas here there is just the one beloved and all the rest are lovers. On the path of devotion, all the lovers remember that beloved. They call out to that beloved to come so that they can sacrifice themselves to him. They say, "We won't remember anyone but you." It is not physical love. Those lovers have physical love. They simply continue to look at one another. They are very content just looking at one another. Here, there is just the one beloved and all the rest are lovers. Everyone remembers the Father. Although some believe in nature, etc., the words, "Oh God," still emerge from their lips. Everyone calls out to him, "Remove our sorrow." On the path of devotion, there are many lovers and many beloveds. Some are lovers of one and others are lovers of someone else. How many lovers are there of Hanuman? All of them create a picture of their beloved and then sit together and worship that. They worship it and then sink their beloved in the sea. There is no meaning in that. There is nothing like that here. Here, your beloved is ever beautiful. He never becomes ugly. The Father, the beautiful traveler, comes and makes all of you beautiful. You too are all travelers, are you not? You come from the faraway land to play your parts here. Those of you who understand also understand number-wise according to the efforts you make. You have now become Trikaladarshi, knowers of the three aspects of time. You know the Creator and the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation. Therefore, you have become Trikaladarshi, Brahmakumaris and Kumaris. Just as those people receive the title Jagadguru, etc. So this is the title you receive. The best title that you receive is Swadershan Chakradhari. Are only you Brahmins Swadershan Chakradhari, or is Shiv Baba also this? Yes, this is because a soul becomes Swadershan Chakradhari when he is in a body. The Father enters this one and explains to you. If Shiv Baba were not Swadershan Chakradhari, how could he make you that? He is the Supreme, the highest and high soul. This is not said of the body. The Supreme's Father comes and makes you supreme. No one other than you souls can become Sudarshan Chakradhari. Which souls? Those who belong to the Brahmin religion. You didn't know this when you belonged to the Shudra religion. It is only now that you come to know this from the Father. These are such good things. You are the ones who listen to this and become happy. If those from outside were to hear these things, they would be amazed. Oh, this knowledge is very elevated. Acha, they too can become Swadershan Chakradhari and become rulers of the globe, masters of the world. However, as soon as some leave here, everything is finished. Maya is so courageous. Whatever they hear, here is left behind here. This is like a baby in the womb who makes a promise. As soon as he comes out, he forgets that promise. When you explain to people at the exhibition, they say, "This is very good. This is very good." They say that this knowledge is very good and that they will also make such effort and do this and that. Then, as soon as they leave, everything is left behind. All the same, they are affected by it a little. It isn't that they won't come to you again. The tree will continue to grow. Then, when the tree has grown, everyone will be pulled. This is now the extreme depths of the hell. They have written such fearsome stories in the Garud Puran. They tell these to human beings to make them have a little fear. It was from that they got the idea of human beings becoming snakes and scorpions. The Father says, "I remove you from the river of poison and send you to the ocean of milk." Originally, you were residents of the land of peace. You then went to the land of happiness to play your cards. You are now going to the land of peace and the land of happiness again. You remember these lands, do you not? People say, "You are the mother and father." It is from you that we receive a great deal of happiness. However, that happiness exists in the golden age. It is now the confluence age. People here will cry out in distress a great deal at the end because there will be extreme sorrow. Then, in the golden age, there will be extreme happiness. This is a predestined play about extreme happiness and extreme sorrow. They even show the incarnation of Vishnu. They show the couple Lakshmi and Narayan. coming down from up above. However, it isn't that bodily beings come from up above. Each soul comes from up above. But the incarnation of God is unique. It is He who comes and makes Bharat into heaven. People celebrate the festival of his anniversary, Shiv Jayanti. If they were to know that it is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, who gives the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life, they would celebrate this festival of God, the Father, throughout the whole world. If they understood that Shiv Baba is the liberator and the guide, they would celebrate the memorial of the unlimited Father. His birth takes place in Bharat. It is in Bharat that people celebrate Shiv Jayanti. However, because they don't have full recognition of him, they don't even celebrate with a holiday. The birthday and pilgrimage of the Father, who grants salvation to everyone, should definitely be celebrated a lot in the land of his birth, where he comes and performs such a unique task. Your memorial, the temple, is also here. However, no one knows that it is Shiv Baba who comes and becomes the liberator and the guide. Everyone says, liberate us from all sorrow and take us to the land of happiness. But they don't understand anything. Bharat is the highest land of all. The praise of Bharat that is remembered is limitless. It is here that Shiv Baba takes birth, but no one accepts him. They don't make a stamp honoring him. They make a stamps honoring many others. Now, how can you explain so that people understand the importance of this? Sannyasis go abroad and teach the ancient yoga of Bharat. When you tell them about your Raj Yoga, your name will be glorified. Ask them, who taught Raj Yoga? No one knows. Krishna didn't teach Hatha Yoga. Sannyasis practice Hatha Yoga. They study a great deal and call themselves philosophers. They should understand these things and reform themselves and say that although they have studied many scriptures, what the Father is now saying is right and everything else is wrong. They should understand that this place where the Father comes is truly the greatest pilgrimage place. You children know that this land is called the land of righteousness. There aren't as many righteous souls anywhere else as there are here. You give so many donations and perform so much charity. You recognize the Father and use your bodies, minds and wealth for this service. The Father alone liberates everyone. He liberates everyone from sorrow. None of the founders of religions liberate anyone from sorrow. Those people follow their founders down. They all come down to play their parts number-wise. While playing their parts, they become Tamopradhan. Then the Father comes and makes you Satopradhan. Therefore, Bharat is such a great pilgrimage place. Bharat is the number one and highest land. The Father says, this is my birthplace. I come here to grant everyone salvation. I make Bharat into heaven. You children know that the Father has come to make you into the masters of heaven. Therefore, remember such a Father with a great deal of love. When others see you, they too will perform such acts. This is known as subtle and divine acts. Don't think that no one will understand anything. People will emerge who will take these pictures from you. You should make very good pictures, which they can carry away in the steamers. Then they will put these pictures up wherever the steamers stop. You have to do a lot of service. Many generous people will emerge to fill your treasure store. They will do such work for you that everyone will become aware of who it is who is transforming the old world and establishing the new world. Previously, you too had degraded intellects. You have now become those with very clean intellects. You know that you are making this world into heaven with this knowledge and the power of yoga. Everyone else will go and stay in the land of liberation. You also have to become authorities. You are children of the unlimited Father, are you not? You receive power by remembering Him. The Father is called the World Almighty Authority. He tells you the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. Therefore, you children should have so much enthusiasm for doing service. Let nothing but jewels of knowledge emerge from your lips. Each of you is Roop and Basant. You will see how the whole world becomes very new and fresh again. Everything becomes new. There is no mention of sorrow there. Even the five elements remain on service for you. At the moment, they do disservice because human beings are not worthy. The Father is now making you worthy. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Baapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children in return to the spiritual father says Good morning, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Essence for Dharana. Point number 1. Become Roop and Basant so that only jewels of knowledge constantly emerge from your lips. Remain enthusiastic for doing service. Stay in remembrance and remind others of the Father. Perform this divine and unique task. Point number 2. Become a true lover and surrender yourself to the one beloved. That is, sacrifice yourself. Only then will there be the true Deepavali. Blessing. May you constantly be light and successful by looking after your physical household and your divine family equally. May you constantly be light and successful by looking after your physical household and your divine family equally. All of you children have been given the double service of looking after your own physical livelihood and also your spiritual livelihood. However, there has to be equal time given and attention paid to both types of service. If the needle of Srimad is fine, both sides will then be equal. However, when you speak of your household, you become a householder and all the excuses then begin. So, have the awareness of being a trustee, not a householder, and keep a balance of both your household and your divine family, and you will remain constantly light and successful. Slogan. In order to come in the first division, become a conqueror of your physical senses and also a conqueror of Maya. In order to come in the first division, become a conqueror of your physical senses and also a conqueror of Maya. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you.